As in today? No, we cannot make the transition to 100% renewable energies this afternoon. But what about until tomorrow? No. However, researchers and scientists from around the world believe that this is possible by year 2050. A report done by LUT University in Finland and Energy Watch Group, a German non-profit organization, claims that a full transition to renewables across all sectors, power, heat, and transport, is possible by only 3 decades. And even though that's after the 1.5 degrees Celsius rise above pre-industrial levels has already happened, it is before the 2-degree mark, which is still something. Bear in mind that this study was published in 2019, which is before the Russian invasion of Ukraine sadly happened. However, this war changed something, and it can actually speed up the transition. In short term, this war might have been harmful to the progress towards renewables, but it shattered the belief that fossil fuels are super secure. They are not. The flow and price can be affected by a number of different factors, like how some policymaker woke up in the morning. More importantly, they are finite and will end one day. So it's not really a question of if we're ever gonna make the change, it's a question of when we're gonna do it. Or as Elon Musk puts it,
by definition, we must move to renewable energy. I think people sometimes, how can one argue against that? Because to argue for it is to say that we will eventually run out of energy and die. Or civilization will collapse. So obviously we must find ways to produce energy in a renewable manner. The question is just how hard we should try, what pace we should go at it. And I think logically we should go as fast as we can because since we know we have to get there eventually, it's better to get to a renewable future, a sustainable future sooner rather than later. Get there before we do the environmental damage, not after. And even if one could say that well, maybe there isn't that much environmental damage, to play the devil's advocate, maybe the environmental damage, maybe it won't be that bad. Why take the chance?
According to the mentioned study, the renewable model will be cheaper and more effective too. It's also estimated that the final energy demand specific jobs nearly double from 563 jobs per terawatt hour in 2020 to about 1,000 jobs per terawatt hour in 2050. At the end, it really doesn't matter if you even believe in climate change or not, because this is a path we will have to take, and it will be good for us. All the things I said aside, who can argue that putting all those nasty chemicals into the air, soil, and water can be good for us in any way? Trust me on this one, dying from cancer is not fun. You know what is fun? Subscribing to this channel.